Hello everyone. So some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not. But for the next few weeks I am participating in a weekly yoga. So the readings are going to be moved around for the time being. So the free readings will be on Thursday. So then on Tuesdays I'm going to try to do more of those mini coaching kind of resource sharing videos, because I find that those I can do anytime, and the readings I need to try to fit certain timelines in there to try to accommodate to having people there. So to start this video off, I'm just going to ask some questions and kind of give you a taste of where I'm at and the kind of the feel of how things are shifting and changing for me. So to start off, I want you to think of any time in your life where you've given in to someone, or you've become someone that you aren't for someone else in order to be a part of something, or to be their friends, or be included in a group. And then when you think back on that, and you look at that and you reflect, was it worth it? And if you continue looking at that, then you start to ask, okay, what did I get out of it? Did I get anything out of it? Or was it a waste? And then, what did they get out of it? What did they gain by you being a part of that? What did they get out of tricking you in to picking that, or to choosing that, or changing who you are to fit into that? And then I want you to think about it, and can you think of why you might have done it? Or if you look at it, a lot of times when you look back on things, we go, I have no idea why I did that. I don't understand why I chose that. So have you ever considered why you might want to be someone else or act like someone else around specific people to be a part of something? And then my question for you to really think about is, did you choose that because you don't believe that you're good enough on your own? Or that you weren't powerful enough on your own to be by yourself? And where that really comes from. Because if you really reflect on it, you really think about how your life has gone and how things have always been said to you or delivered to you, we have always heard that there's strength in numbers, or there's power in numbers, or you're more likely to do things when there's more than one person involved. You feel more protected, you feel safer when there's more people. So what if you could be that generative energy that you be and do that for yourself? And what if you could supply that for yourself? And what if you had more capacity and potency with energy than you've ever considered possible? And all of that really turns into that question that I had this morning that actually kind of inspired me to do this video, and that is, what if you were the pilot of your own life? What if you were your own generative energy source? You were your own creator? You were your own developer? You were your own finder's keeper? You were your own potency, your own capacity, your own teacher, your own student, your own follower? What if you had every aspect of everything in life you needed and it was all within you? So anywhere and everywhere that you've concluded that you alone aren't powerful enough or potent enough or energetic enough to make change on this planet on your own, are you willing to change all of that? And so the real point in this video and really looking at this is when I really sat down and I looked at it, and I looked at where I wanted to go, what I wanted in life, who I wanted to be, and why, it really was that idea that I want to do something that will allow me to change the planet. I want to be a part of something bigger than myself in order to really create that change. And even in saying I want to be something bigger than myself, I was like, oh, don't say that. It's part of you. So really, it's not a matter of being bigger than yourself. It's not a matter of being a part of something or being outside of yourself. It's really about honing your own power and your own gift and the own contribution that you are to the planet and to your life. And to really look at the power that you have in your life to change things. And the most powerful tool that I've ever heard and that I started using is the idea that everything has a choice. Every situation, every part of your life, every part of your reality, you have a choice. Whether it be a choice how you perceive something, a choice of what action to take, a choice of how to react, a choice of when and where, anything like that. You have always had a choice. And so if you're willing to change your life, it really is as simple as choosing to change your life. And to really create the change that you want to see. And when you choose to make that change, then you'll change your reality. So it all starts with that idea of choosing and then allowing something to happen. So this is just a lot of the things that I've learned in this last year. And so if you've been following me or you've been watching, you may have noticed a major shift in how I speak and how I present myself in these videos and how I pose things. And that's because in November I was introduced to the Access Consciousness bars. And so if you're unfamiliar, I just want to give like a little brief description of what all this is. So if you've already explored Access Consciousness, how amazing is it? And I love being a part of this with all of you. And if you haven't or you haven't learned about it, I will provide a link for you to follow at the end of this, so you can check that out. But Access Consciousness is a large set of tools designed to empower people to create the life they truly desire. And their understanding of consciousness is the ability to be present in your life in every moment without judgment of yourself or judgment of anyone else. And it's the ability to receive everything, reject nothing, and create everything you desire in life, greater than what you currently have and more than what you can imagine. And that is straight from the Access Consciousness website, which is accessconsciousness.com, and I'll provide a link below so you can click on it at the end of the video. But that is a set of tools founded by Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here, and they are two amazing gentlemen who have done tons of work together, both together in classes and both separately in their own classes, in order to create Access Consciousness, which is now in 173 countries, and has assisted more than 30,000 people around the world in the past 25 years. And to me, hearing that is absolutely astounding. To take a set of tools, a set of spiritual tools, and to spread it throughout the world, and to really have tools that are practical and pragmatic, that appeal to you in a way that everyone, regardless of your background, regardless of your belief system, your religious background, whatever, can use these. And so I highly recommend checking out their classes and their books and their teleseminars and all the other crazy tools that they have out there, because they really will change your life. And so looking at Access Consciousness and what it has done, it's really changed so many views. And the whole point is to change how you look at your life in order to create that change. And so one of those things was talking about how you always have a choice. You always are empowered with choice. You have the decision to create whatever reality you want, and to realize that you create your reality, and that reality doesn't create choices. And so you have power. You are the deciding factor in a lot of things that happen in your life. And so the best place to start is actually with the Access Consciousness bars, and to have your bars run or have a bar session, whichever way sounds fun to you. And so the Access Consciousness bars, and most of you have seen me post about it, but I don't think I've ever actually explained it, is really just 32 points on the head that when you lightly touch them, allow you to change your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and anything that you've made significant anywhere in your life or lifetimes before this. So it's really looking at how your thought processes work and how your brain works in order to allow yourself to live in a space of consciousness and awareness and oneness, to allow you to create that change. And so the easiest way to think of it is like hitting the delete button on your computer. So when you click on a file and you click delete, it's just touching those points on the head, or having a facilitator touch those points on the head. It allows you to kind of clear those points of view and beliefs about those particular points, and each point has its action or Sorry, my internet went all crazy on me there. So looking at those points, and so the idea there is that the worst case scenario is you'll feel like you had a great massage. Best case scenario, within just that hour, your whole life could change. And how does it get any better than that? So this video is really to kind of serve as my official invitation for you to come and join me, come and play with me as I continue my own spiritual journey. And if you want to figure out how to connect with me, or you're interested in any of the tools, I'd be happy to answer any questions for you, or to work with you one-on-one, and really just to connect and start to create more consciousness, awareness, and oneness on the planet. So how did I get to be so lucky to help with that? So if this is something that appeals to you, or it sounds interesting to you, or you're just not really sure about it, what I highly encourage you to do is ask that question that I stated at the beginning and as this video, is when you look at this and you hear this, see how it feels to ask yourself what it would be like to be the pilot of your own life. And then, do you really want to be the pilot in your life? And more than likely, if you're still watching this, or if you do make it to the end of this video, the answer is more than likely yes. And so it'll be so much fun to connect with you. So if you want to be the pilot of your own life and you want to make change, you're ready for change, I highly recommend checking out Access Consciousness and seeing what we can co-create together. And I will leave some contact information for you as well. You can always check out my website at reflectivehealings.com. You can connect with me on Facebook at facebook.com/reflectivehealings. You can connect with me on Instagram, and the handle there is RHReiki. And I will also share with you the links to Access Consciousness resources as well, so you can always check out that information directly. So it's been nice talking with you. I look forward to meeting and talking with some of you on Thursday for my free live readings now. I'll be doing those on Thursday. Tuesday, I'll start doing some videos like these, giving you some tools to change your life, and looking at some of the amazing things that I myself have used to create that change. So, thanks for watching. So much gratefulness and gratitude for all of you who do join in and watch these and support me along my way. And I hope to speak with you all soon. Love and light.